Hello and welcome back to MTD. Yes, I am kind of far away from the camera today. I'm going to creep up on you a little bit because I want you to see me as well, except today, this is about my buddy Duane and my buddy Dave, and we're going to talk service, support, and PM or preventive maintenance for you all. So I'm going to be in the background today because we all know how important service and support is, right? So let's highlight service and support. We all know how important preventive maintenance is, so let's highlight that as well. You've heard me talk about service and support a lot. It's very important. There's that saying that goes, and I know these guys like it too, sales sells the first one, but without service and support, you're probably not gonna get that second one. Now, talking with Duane, there's something really unique here at Morris, and specifically today, Morris Midwest, where we're gonna share with you service and support from your perspective and what you guys do. So Duane, whenever you're ready, my friend, take it away. Let's talk about what you guys do differently when it comes to service and support.
Sure. I mean, like every manufacturer or distributor out there, they have a certain level of install teams, some training that goes with the machine after you buy it. Here we want to take it to that next level. We have our service team, 24 strong and still growing. We have, beyond the installation, we have break fix scenarios that we get to the customer as quickly as we can. The goal is 24 hours or less. In addition to that, we offer the full complement of training and turnkeys that go with it. But the one thing that I think sets us apart from many other distributors and manufacturers is we have another level. It's called the productivity specialist. The productivity specialist really starts their process as soon as that machine is sold. They get in contact with the customer. They talk about everything from power in the facility to how big the machine is, will it fit through your door, what do you need for coolants, what do you need for oils, what's the path to get the machine from the door to the resting place it's going to be installed. And then we talk about other things, whether it's tooling needs or automation needs or anything else along the way, and kind of wrap it up from there. And then that same guy goes back and will revisit the customer at that point, and how is the install? How did the training go? Is there anything that's left open? Is there anything that's bothering you about this machine that you thought, hey, this should be different? Let's get somebody in, let's take care of that. So we don't leave somebody in the rearview mirror. Installation's done, training's done, and hey, they're fine. Next time they need something, they'll call. That's not how we want to treat it. We want to be at the front of what the customer needs and try and provide that to them.
Duane, this is a fascinating story to me, and I'll tell you why for a few reasons. One, we all know how important manufacturing is on a global scale, and certainly here in the US, and certainly here in Chicago as well, right? We know that we have a labor shortage currently, and we're all doing this automation, and we all have a real expertise that we're good at. We usually thrive in that expertise, but there's a lot of things we need to do to surround ourselves with the other bits of expertise, right? And we know we need more entrepreneurs out there who are brave enough to start their own shops. And when I listen to you speak, Duane, I think about these small to medium shops. Obviously, the large ones as well would love this type of support because maybe they don't have the time or the resources. But when I think about someone getting started that can lean on you for this type of support to really get them making money right away, there's just such value in what you're telling me right now.
Oh, absolutely. And stepping back a little bit, we've had customers that will buy a piece of equipment. They're buying it specifically for a job that they have. That job may last 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever it is. They start looking at, how do I repurpose this machine? Well, I bought it to do a chucker type application. Now I want to put a bar feed on. Well, I know I can buy a bar feed from a number of customers or companies out there, but I don't know what I need on the machine side. Is there an interface? Is there certain collets, spindle liners, all that? That's where our productivity specialists get re-engaged with that customer to try and help them solve that problem and make sure that what they're ordering is correct to repurpose that machine and get it launched in production on their new project or their new contract they've obtained.
You know, Duane, we're here today to get people hyped up about this Morris Madness that's coming, and I was here last year, and you guys have been here for a few, right? We're dancing, we're getting excited. Walking around the Morris Madness, I see what a lot of times the world or the people will consider competition amongst each other, right? Where competing companies are right beside each other in a line. The reason I'm segueing from what you're talking about to this piece of the conversation is, would you say ultimately this service and support that you have, having all these companies come together to ultimately provide success for that customer that you work with, that's part of this partnership, that's part of this service and support, and bringing it all to them, because you've already mentioned, well, there's lots of different bar feet out there, there's lots of different conveyor belts, there's so many different things. How do we know who to go with, when, why, how, where, all the question marks, right?
Right.
And you guys support that.
And that's one of the nice things is, we do support everything we're selling out there. There's a few manufacturers we lean on to get their support for us, but in general, if we sell it, we're supporting it. Whether that's training, whether that's installation, service, whatever it might be, we're taking any or all of those manufacturers and combining them into a system that's going to work for you. Whether that's a bar feed that's going to be on a lathe, that's going to have a parts catcher on it, that's going to be going to some parts conveyor where it's going to go to a secondary operation, whatever that might be. We're here to try and get that system working the best we can for that customer, whatever the manufacturer is.
Very, very well said, Duane. Okay, now you've got my machine shop set up, ready to go. I'm making money. We're now a year into it, 2 years into it. We got to slide over to Dave now, right? We got to talk about preventive maintenance. We got to talk about what happens if I crash my machine, what the support there. But I don't even want to crash it. Let's talk about how I can keep it running forever without anything ever going wrong. That's part of the PM, right, Dave?
Yes, absolutely, Tony. So basically with preventative maintenance, the biggest thing is catching things before they actually fail. So it's less downtime. You can actually plan for the downtime to have that repair done. And basically getting an overall evaluation of your machine and knowing how the machine is running, if everything's still within spec. And then obviously an overall cleaning of the machine as well. Because obviously you run a machine, it's going to get dirty. You're going to get chips. Chips are going to get behind covers. Things stop working. Things stop getting lubricated. And then checking operation of everything that's inside the machine. Obviously, you got a lot of moving parts. You want to make sure everything's still working and it's still running at its peak potential and still making the customer money, which is the ultimate goal.
Dave, a guy like you is somebody everyone needs in their life. Let's be honest. In a previous life when I was a machinist as well, and I'm going to be honest because I always am with the people watching right now, preventive maintenance wasn't on the top of our list. And one of the biggest downturns, obviously the machine isn't running anymore, so we're losing money there. That's the obvious part. But one of the most difficult parts was the lead time on getting the parts in before I could do anything. Preventive maintenance is going to allow me to have those things ready to go when I need them and all the other accessories that go along with it, right?
Correct, yeah. And a lot of times what we do, or what we recommend to a customer is, while you're within your warranty period, to have your initial PM done, because a lot of times we can catch things that can be covered by your warranty. So now it saves obviously money, downtime, and it goes on.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You're both exactly right. When we do these conversations, I ask a lot of questions that I think you, the audience, want to know more about, but now I'm going to leave it open. Did I not ask either of you a question that you think you would like to convey a message to the audience watching right now? Or we pretty much convey the messages Morris and Morris Midwest would like to showcase and just say, you know what, guys? Get to Morris Madness. We're excited to see you.
Yes, definitely get to Morris Madness. It's a fun time. Lots of machines, lots of products to look at. So,
one of the great things about Morris Madness is, especially coming off the pandemic years we've had, is it gives us a chance to reconnect with our customers, gives us a chance to reconnect with the builders we represent, our customers we represent. It's just a great event for that. It's a very relaxed environment with a lot of technical knowledge in the building, so you can ask those technical questions, get that answered, as well as reconnect and meet the people that may be even new to our organization or new to yours, so that we can strengthen those relationships.
Very well said, both of you guys. You are amazing. I do appreciate you. Thanks for hopping on camera.
All right. Thank you.
And thank you all for watching. We will see you again soon.